CS2 make skin prices explode?
Will CS2 make skin prices explode? Again, since it's already happened.
Chad, I have to watch this. Why? Because right now, if you ask a streamer or like if you ask people who are into skins, they all say, when people come to them and ask, yo, should I sell my skins right now? Is it a good time to sell? People say no, hold until CS2 comes out. People are buying. There's a chart which you can see with how many transactions are going on, items being purchased. And right now, a lot of people have the sentiment to buy right before the game releases, because they're hoping for a boom. Let's see what Jesus thinks.
Once. Last time, prices went up a ton and then came down quite a bit, although overall, they're still up since CS2 has been announced. And this naturally raises the question, are we about to see the same shit all over again for the release of CS2? Well, let's have a look. Now, this video is sponsored by my cash trading business. I buy skins, hit me up on Twitter or...
Holy, self-sponsored. Guys, this stream is sponsored by Twitch Prime. By my, if you want to support me somehow, you can sub on Twitch. You already know, bro, yeah?
X or whatever Elon decides to call it next. That's it, that's the target, let's move on. Okay, so, when CS2 was announced, there was a pretty big boom. This massive increase in prices obviously wasn't because people were playing CS2. In fact, the vast majority of players couldn't access the beta. Instead, the reason prices went up is because people expected skins to be worth more when the full release finally happens and began buying up skins at an insane rate.
Look at this. It almost doubled in price. From March till April. Went from like 600 to 1.1k. That is disgusting.
Driving up the prices to a ridiculous level. Now, in theory, at this point, because we've already had this bubble followed by a correction, skin prices should be properly adjusted for CS2. The effect of the update on skin prices should already be factored in by the market. But this all relies on the skins market being even slightly rational, or actually having a way of figuring out what skins should be worth in CS2. It isn't rational, and there is no way of knowing what a skin should actually be worth in CS2 compared to CSGO. So there's no reason to think the exact same bubble couldn't happen again. It's all just a question of the psychology of people when the release happens. How hyped is it going to be? Will there be major bugs on release day? Will it all go smoothly? These are questions that are not currently possible to answer, but if history is any guide, big, stupid price bubbles have a habit of playing out again and again on the skins market. Just look at the price of capsules at majors whenever they go off sale. So, if you offered me a bet on it, 1-to-1 odds, I would say the odds are we will see another bubble. Admittedly,
I think I may agree, bro. I don't know. Everybody is saying, yo, keep your skins, sell once the game drops because everything will go crazy. Of course, once the game drops, a lot more people will join, right? CSGO is imminent. We see it every time. People come back to the game because you played it once when you were younger, right? You played maybe some older versions. You try out the new release. You try it out. And of course, some of those people will want to buy skins as well. But bro, chat, it's like you can see it, for example, on Twitch, right? Like, is there a hype around this game? Where even is CS2? Counter-Strike right here, 87k, of course. Jesus. And you can say, yeah, but it's just a beta and stuff. But this is crazy, no? Because people want to see what the game is like and stuff. I'd imagine this is one of the biggest AAA titles. CS:GO moves to a new game. You want to see what it looks like, but it's nobody is watching. I saw as well Nate King making a post like on YouTube, CS2 videos. His videos are performing really bad when it comes to CS2. Nobody really like is interested right now. Everyone already saw it. Yeah. I wonder what will happen when the game releases, though. Does then everybody all of a sudden care? We want to play it. Yeah. I don't think it will have that boom impact, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it will be like on the release day when it goes public. I don't think everything will go crazy. Not gonna lie. I think it's kind of more slow and steady, which is good, right? Which is what it will. You think? I don't know, man. A new map releases and still nobody, like, it's not a bombshell that drops. I don't know.
Probably not as dramatic as the bubble we saw in CS2 was announced because people know what they're getting this time, but I think there probably will be another bubble. However, assuming this bubble does happen, what happens afterwards? What we saw last time was that prices gradually crept back down after peaking, although most skins kept at least some of their extra value. Will prices stay up this time? Well, that basically all depends on how popular CS2 turns out to be.
Yeah.
If it's a smash hit, it's possible. If not, the answer is probably not. Having a flashy new Counter-Strike with shiny new skins will definitely attract new players, and in time, those new players may well be happy sinking lots of money into these shiny new skins. But this will be a long-term thing, potentially over years. It depends not just on how the CS2 release goes, but how subsequent update goes, tournaments go, all sorts of things. And this brings in a lot of uncertainty. You can't really see the future. We simply don't know how this is going to play out. But there are a couple of extra important factors I think could be pretty relevant. Firstly, CS2 will probably do something we have.
Yikes. This is leaked in the game files, the cookery knife. Thoughts? It's like a mixture if a Bowie knife and Navaja had a kid.
Haven't seen for a very long time, and this is introduce new golds to the game. New knives most likely.
I like the twin blade one though. I gotta keep it real, bro. I know chat, like I remember asking you guys and everybody said L. I like this one. This one looks nice to me. I would use this.
And if these are quite good, it's possible they may suck quite a bit of demand away from other knives in the game. Given how much more expensive knives have gotten over the past few years, I think there is a very good case for there being a shortage of options when it comes to knives in the game, which has been forcing up the price. And the introduction of new golds may be a bit of a curveball. It may end up taking quite a bit of pressure off other knives on the market. But although that may be a factor, I don't want to give people the impression that knives overall might get cheaper either, because I really don't think that's going to happen. And here's why. CS2 is probably going to accelerate another trend that's been going on for a while, and that is the utter annihilation of the supply of discontinued CSGO cases on the market. It's been very clear for a while that the supply of old cases is kinda screwed. Some cases, like the Riptide case for example, have literally entered into a case death spiral.
Look at this, by the way, chat.
Been very clear.
Cases unboxed the last month. This is the most recent one as well. 14th of July till 14th of August, aka until yesterday, 29 million. 29 million CSGO cases. By the way, if you put that into perspective, you get one gold. Let's take the actual number. 873,449 divided by, you get a knife roundabout, what is it? 1 in 394 or something? Let's just say 1 in 400. We go with worse odds. Boom. That is, in 1 month, 74,000 new knives got unboxed. That sounds so crazy to me. That is 2,489 knives unboxed daily. That is 103 knives unboxed every hour. That is 1.7 knives unboxed every 60 seconds, every minute. Damn.
Clear for a while that the supply of old cases is kinda screwed. Some cases, like the Riptide case for example, have literally entered into a case death spiral where it's just fuck all left and the price just goes bonkers. But with drop rates recently decreased even further by Valve, then CS2 likely to cause a big uptick in case unboxing rates. I mean, the announcement alone
499 case, but I have to buy one. I have to buy one back, fuck.
led to a massive increase in the amount of cases people are opening. So you can only imagine what the full release is going to do. This is probably going to make the case shortage even worse. And this is going to make cases more expensive and then put a lot of...
Oh god, there's going to be a whole new like thing now. Right now we see a lot of like influencers maybe because, I don't know, they see that there's like a potential or whatever, that CS2 may absolutely bang, and they want to like, you know, they of course, Twitch streamers, they go with what's poppin'. A lot of people came over to unbox cases right now. Lots of people from the Valorant community, people fully outside that never really play CS, like Dr. Disrespect, Ninja. They all open case right now. Tim the Tatman. When CS2 drops, bro, and it's actually big, a lot of people may go crazy. Like,
XX.
there may be a whole new trend.
Upwards pressure on the skins in those cases. And while this
Because not everybody wants to play the game, but may want to take the easy viewers, you know, aka just open some cases.
may not change things overnight, long term, I think this is going to have a massive effect on the price of skins. Maybe more than everything else here combined. And when you look at this as a whole, one thing I think is very clear about the skins market at the moment is that the underlying forces driving it have just been pushing prices up and up and up and up over the years. Unless CS2 is an absolute disaster, it is probably only going to accelerate these trends or, at the very worst, leave them unchanged. If skins prices are going up anyway, a really hyped new release is never gonna hurt things. And at the end of the day, I think that's how things are likely gonna end up playing out. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Massively appreciated.
Chat, are you scared of CS2 failing? Sometimes I have the thoughts like, what if, you know? And then I already see like the title, the downfall of the biggest shooter, the downfall of Counter-Strike. Oh, yo.